If you've ever wondered what it would take to build your own personal brand, control your own credibility and visibility, and build your own PR agency so that you can control your media coverage for yourself, I have the perfect solution for you today. So, this is Brandpod. Brandpod is a system of deep research AI agents that act as your media agents, running deep research autonomously for you every single week, going to find out what the latest opportunities in your industry are, which podcasts are looking for experts just like you to interview, who the podcast host is, who some of their most recent guests have been, where your story would fit into the theme or the topics being covered by that podcast, and how you can get in touch with them. These media agents will also write your pitches for you, send them out on your behalf, and follow up at the right time, all autonomously if you choose to have them run completely autonomously. If you like a little bit more control, you can also have your agents simply write the drafts for you, save them in your drafts folder so you can come in, edit them, and send them out on your time. These agents will let you know as soon as you get a response from a podcast host or somebody else, like an event host or a publication editor or a journalist, and let you know when you have something in your inbox to respond to manually. So this is my Brandpod account. I'm going to show you how it works and how you can leverage it for your own personal brand. So really quick, you can see that my agents are actually running right now. This is going to show up whenever my autonomous agents decide that it's time to run again. In my account, it runs every week. On the light plan, it runs every month. And whenever it's running, you will see that those agents are actively running in your account. Perfect time to show you a little bit about what happens in my account on an ongoing basis without me even touching it, and how I leverage it to build my own personal brand, get on podcasts, get on my industry events and stages, and now starting to get published and on a magazine cover most recently as well. So the first thing that your Brandpod account will do, and this is when you're first signing up for a brand new account, the first thing that it's going to help you do is go through a conversation with your brand coach. Now, if you're looking at this in a brand new account, you're going to see a button that asks you to start chatting with your brand coach. You can start with a website if you already have a personal brand website. Just keep in mind that this website needs to be about you and your thought leadership and what you stand for and the unique value you bring to the table and any media coverage you've already had so far, and not your business website. That part's important. You can also, if you have, let's say, done a podcast recording or something that you have talked about yourself and these wins that you've had in your industry, you can also start with a transcript that you can upload to the system. Once you have those plugged in and you start your brand story, the brand coach built into Brandpod will take all that information and then start to have a very natural conversation with you to pull out the deeper meaning and your lived experiences to really understand what has brought you to where you are right now. What is the why behind the what it is that you do right now? And what's unique about your approach to this thing that you're creating or building in your industry? So this conversation can take anywhere between 45 minutes to 3 hours. It goes really, really deep. So be prepared to really spend some time and give it all the information that you can. Keep in mind that if you do ever choose to work with a branding agency or a PR agency, this is the kind of information that they will need to capture from you anyway. So once you have this conversation, you will be able to send this conversation to your agents. For the very first time, it'll just say run agents. In my account, it's saying update agents. And because I haven't had another conversation with it since my agents last ran, which is right this second, they're running right now, it is telling me that there are no changes to update my agents with. But again, on a brand new account, this will run for the very first time, and your agents will pick up this entire conversation about you and send it to the different media agents within your account. So let me show you what some of these agents are. I'm going to cancel out of this. And here, my first deep research agent is my ICP research agent, meaning my ideal customer profile agent, meaning it is just going and doing a deep dive research on what my audience is currently searching for, where they're searching for these things, which online communities they're hanging out in, and which in-person events they're going to. So for example, if I go into search behavior, it has categorized all the search terms that it has found for me. Keep in mind that these search terms are not just from Google or search engines like Google, it's also from answer engines or LLMs. So think of the questions that your audience is currently asking, ChatGPT or Claude or Perplexity. We're capturing all of those search terms in here in your account for you. And this is updated information from your agents running this week. So if I expand one of these, you'll see the exact search phrases from my audience, which are related to what it is that I do, which is personal branding and thought leadership. The next agent that I'm going to introduce you to is your podcast agent. So if I come in here and go to podcast, it's going to show me all the latest podcasts in my industry that are currently trending on iTunes. It's going to show me exactly what it's already got in my pipeline because my agents are running autonomously. And so they do the research for me every week on their own. They source all the information about these podcasts for me. And if I want to look at any details, I can see exactly what it is looking for and finding for me. So it's found the host of the podcast. It's found the introduction or the blurb of the podcast, whether they accept guests, and if it has been able to find an email for me. Now, in most cases, 9 out of 10 cases, it will find an email. In the rare chance like this one that it doesn't find an email and you've been able to source that email yourself, you can manually add that email as well. It will go ahead and add this to your outreach pipeline, draft the pitch for you, and based on your settings, will even send the pitch for you from your mailbox and wait for a response. If it doesn't get a response in a preset amount of time, which you get to decide, it will follow up on your behalf as well. And once you do get a reply, it will send you an email and let you know that you have got a response that you can jump in and respond to whenever you get a chance. It does the same thing for events in your industry. It does the same thing for speaker application links. It will even give you everything that you need for speaker applications, including building out your keynote slides in Google Slides for you, using your brand colors and brand fonts, and using your own messaging, and also connect you with event hosts and event sites for speaker applications and tell you exactly what to add into those speaker application forms so you can start getting on your industry stages as well. It does something very similar for publications as well. It will tell you exactly what the details of writing for this publication are, and that includes their website, a pitch strategy for them, content requirements based on what they require in third-party written articles, the submission format, and who their editors are, along with any contact information it can find for you. It will even give you a blueprint on how to pitch yourself and contact this publisher. Once you're happy with it, or depending on your automation settings, it will again go ahead and write your pitches for you, send your article ideas on your behalf, and let you know when it's time to actually write that article draft, which it also helps you do using your brand voice and using the requirements and specifications from each publication and what they have on their website. Last but not least, it also writes your content for you completely autonomously. So every week or every month, if you're on a light plan, your content agents will find out what your audience is searching for. And based on those topics, it will pick up to 30 topics for you, write long and short form content on your behalf to answer each of these search terms, meaning you get answer engine optimized content that automatically gets picked up by LLMs in your brand voice, ready for you in your Google Drive to post and publish whenever you please. Once it's done, it will add it to your content history, and you can go and click on any of these at any time to find that content in your Google Drive. In this case, I have created some blog posts and Facebook and LinkedIn posts, and you'll see that the blogs it creates are not only in your own brand voice, meaning your writing style and your personality, but also in a very readable, scannable format with frequently asked questions at the bottom of every long form content so that these are easy to scan by website crawlers and can be picked up by LLMs when somebody asks a question that you have written an answer for. And if you're looking to get started with Brandpod for yourself, I'm going to take you to the Brandpod website where in the pricing section, you'll see 3 plans. So Brandpod comes in a free forever plan, no credit card required, Pod Lite and Pod Pro. The Pod free account gives you access to your very own brand coach where you can have a conversation and really unearth the stories that make you the thought leader that you are in your space, really help you verbalize the unique value that you bring to the table in your industry and your why behind everything that you're currently doing or building in your industry. Once you have that, you'll be able to send them to your agents all for free, have your research agents run for you once, and gather the information about all the opportunities that you would be a perfect fit for right now, including those podcast hosts, publication editors, event hosts, keynote ideas, and event speaker application links that you can go and grab and export to your Google Drive. You'll also be able to export a list of journalists and their contact information. Your free agents will do this all as a one-time gift for you, so you can export them into your Google Drive and keep them forever. Once you're ready for your agents to run autonomously and run either every month or every week and do the research for you without you having to ask, source the right opportunities for you, write the right content for you based on what your audience is currently searching for, also write and draft and send your pitches for you, send your follow-ups for you, and let you know when you get a response, that's when you'll want to consider upgrading to the Lite or the Pro plans. In the Lite plan, your agents will run for you autonomously every single month. And on the Pro plan, your agents will run for you every single week, meaning 4 times the power, 4 times the pitches, 4 times the opportunities, and 4 times the responses. Your Pod Pro account will also create bulk content up to 30 topics that your audience is actively searching for in all the different long and short form formats that you choose automatically for you every single week. In the Pod Lite account, you have a smaller number of content pieces that your agents will write for you, but you can automate all of that as well. So enjoy the process, enjoy the power of knowing that you can be your own PR agency and control your own visibility and credibility as you build amazing things for your industry.